All right, y'all. One thing I highly recommend when it comes to the fit hits the sham is to have a good map on you for your area. You know, of course, you can download, and I suggest you do if you have a cell phone, download a survival book and a map to it. But in my opinion, these are some of the best maps that you can get out there, y'all. I call them Delorme maps. I'm probably saying that wrong. No affiliation. You can get one in your state. You can get them at Cabela's. You can get them at REI. You can get them at Bass Pro. You can get them on Amazon. Sometimes you find them a little cheaper on Amazon. They're in the 20s. It shouldn't cost you that much for some of them, but I'm not really for sure because of the price hike on everything. And you can find them for like $20, but it could be up because of supply chains problem. Not really for sure, but I suggest you get one. You know, if you live in Louisiana, get one for Arkansas, get one for Texas, get one for Alabama, you know, get one for your state, whatever state you live in. If you're planning to go someplace, if you have to go over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house, well, I would have a map going to grandmother's house. And what I like about them, about these specific maps, or they show you all the recreational sites, they just show you fishing holes, they show you campgrounds. Let me just read this. With an incredible wealth of detail, Delorme Atlas and Gazetteer is the perfect companion for exploring. Extensively indexed full-color topographical maps provide information on everything from cities and towns to historic sites, scenic drives, trailheads, boat ramps, and even prime fishing spots. It has everything in it, yo. It has trails. It has everything in it. It has dirt roads, forest roads. They're just highly detailed maps, and I suggest everybody gets one. And I would get on it as soon as possible. If the lights go off, your device breaks or something. Me personally, I like having physical stuff in my hand. So no matter what state you're in, I would get one real quick. And like I said, you know, if you're in Tennessee, have Kentucky, Arkansas, Georgia, and just go from there. I like it because, again, it even goes down to trails that you can walk on. There's just highly detailed maps. You're going to need a map if you're going to travel. You're going to need a map if you have to get out of Dodge, y'all. So that's one thing. We're going to get into a little more gear on this thing and let you know where I'm coming from with a lot of it, and talk about some more things you can do. But one thing, if you live in the States, I don't know if they make them for across the pond or any other country. You'll have to do that homework yourself. I'm just saying, if you live in the States, I be collecting them, man. That's how much of a nerd I am. But I've always liked maps for some reason. But I got a whole bunch of them. But if you're in the States, you should have one of whatever state you're in. If you're planning on traveling to another state if something happened, which I don't really suggest. We'll get into that. But sometimes you might have to. You might not have another choice but to be out of Dodge. So anybody should have that. And if you had a jet, that should be one of the first things on you, y'all. Because if those electronics, you can run out of power, the thing might break. Satellites ain't going to work. You know that. But you can download it, have it physically on your phone. But what if your screen broke? Screens are going to be a little hard to come by. So one thing I suggest if the fit hits the sham is to have yourself a good quality map. Yeah, you can download something to your cell phone, but you never know. That phone could bring you a lot of headaches in the future. Phones could be tracked. Anything could happen. Your screen could break. Screens are going to be hard to replace in the future. So one thing I suggest is to have a good map, y'all, of whatever state you're in. You never know when you gotta go. We're gonna get more into these things. We're gonna get more into gear. Plus, we'll keep those other videos coming at y'all. So, but real suggestion I highly suggest is to have a good quality map. If you're in the States, have a good high quality map of whatever state you're in and your surrounding states. And what I like about these, they show everything, y'all. Everything. Trails. They show dirt roads, forest roads, highways, interstates, fishing holes, waterways, just everything. Very highly detailed topographical map. Couldn't recommend them more. You can get them at Cabela's, Bass Pro, Amazon, REI, some other camping stores if you have one in your area. Normally $20, but haven't bought one in a minute now. since the pandemic hit. So I don't, normally they run you about $20 at the store. You can go on Amazon and find them a little cheaper. So I highly suggest that you get one. So just think that I just wanted to point that out for y'all. This your boy Isaac with SE Wolverine. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Helps us get out to the world a little bit more. Stay strong and get prepared out there, y'all. Good night, America. SE Wolverine.